Anti-Afro Svengalis, it's necessary for me to post this video because I received 2 additional notifications. This has actually been going on for about 2 weeks. There has been, I don't know if it's one or more, Impostor anti-Afro Svengalis accounts leaving messages in enemy live streams or enemy chat rooms. And so I'm making sure everyone is reassured. I have never changed from my position since day one. Under no circumstance or circumstances, however you want to put it, do I engage enemies. Let me make it very clear. If someone has shown themselves to engage in behavior that I find revolting and disgusting, and we know what those behaviors are, utilizing all these types of attacks on people, clearly criminal behavior, going after children and families and doxing, any type of behavior, attacking me personally, attacking people that are known to be friends, they're to me an enemy. I don't have anything to say to the person. How anyone else decides to deal with that situation, that's how these people will deal with the situation. I don't waste my time even dealing with people like this. So I'm most certainly not going to go into their live stream. One of these channels, the state has pending charges against this person. And this does not have anything to do with Rev G. This is a totally different person in a totally different state. So I will be contacting the official that is handling that case. Surprise, there's another situation going on that I haven't said much about. Basically, it could be trying to make it appear that I'm trying to communicate with this person. I have never had a single solitary conversation ever with this person. So yeah, I'm going to make sure this information is passed on. I don't care what they say about me, about anyone else. I don't deal with them. And I've been that way from day one. They don't get a platform here. And over the last, year and a half, I instituted that rule. Their names aren't even mentioned here unless I post a video and it's a contained issue. So if you see my avatar in an enemy chat or live stream, it's an imposter. Now let's take it further. I won't even go to a live stream of someone, let's say I'm neutral, I don't have like an issue with a person, and they are allowing an enemy into a live stream. I won't even go over there because a lot of times the person doesn't manage the live stream well. So I would not subject myself to any such environment. Now, there are others who know how to manage a situation like that. Say I go to a person's live stream and an enemy, here comes an enemy, because that's what happens. I guess they get so frustrated that me, and there are other people who also utilize the same strategy, they will not deal with enemies. So the enemy is in pursuit. They will try and hunt you down all around YouTube because you refuse to deal with them. And they will try to disrupt other people's live streams. So people are aware of that and they will take care of the situation. So if there's a person or people who don't care and they'll just let the people come in, I won't go there. It's no skin off my back. I don't care. I'm not losing anything if I refuse to deal with an enemy. I don't want to do it. I don't have to do it. Nobody can force me to do it. Now, here's what I want to say. I don't know a whole lot about YouTube and all their policies, but I sure know how to read. So I simply went and read. I went and asked a few people, and YouTube has a policy against imposter accounts. You can create different accounts, but You are not allowed to create another account trying to make it as though you're someone else. Now, there are accounts with people that have the same name, like Cinnamon Girl. I'm just giving an example. I'm sure there are many accounts named Cinnamon Girl, but Cinnamon Girls are doing different things. They're not trying to pretend that they're each other. I'm sure many of you already know this, but I don't know a lot about YouTube policy. So this is what I'm going to do. I do have the timestamps for these imposter, and thank you very much, support system, for giving me the information. I'm going to report it to YouTube. So whoever's channels, your channel is going, I don't know how YouTube handles it. So if your channel gets impacted, your channel gets impacted. That's the outcome. There are, I believe there are 3 channels that are impacted. So if you know that I don't deal with you, even if I dealt with you initially and I took a stand about something I didn't agree with, I mean, that situation was so severe, and it's not just a mere disagreement, that basically you supported somebody that engaged in behavior that was so atrocious and so vile, particularly violence, advocating violence, you yourself threatening violence, using violence as a means of resolving conflict or supporting people who do that. To me, there's no turning back from that. I'm not going to then turn around and go into somebody's live stream. So yes, that was an imposter. So I'm going to report it to YouTube. Whatever happens, happens. And no, I do not feel guilty at all for defending myself. I do not feel guilty at all for refusing to kowtow to someone who absolutely does not support my base moral value system. Everyone has a right to their own base moral value system. And engage people as you will. But I'm not going to be made to feel guilty about it. I'm going to report the imposter accounts or account, I don't know how many there are. That will be up to YouTube to do anything about it or not. Thank you again for letting me know. I'm going to continue doing what I do. I'm not doing it to get anyone's approval. As I started out in 2017, I have a goal, and I'm going to continue on. Whether or not someone agrees or not, that is not the measure. I'm not seeking approval. I'm not making any money on this, but let me tell you this. I'm not going to sit back and allow someone to make money off of an avatar that's not even me. I mean, that's just so ridiculous, people. That is absolutely ridiculous. I'm continuing to work on the video, Sexual Assault Awareness Month. I hope you tune in. And again, thank you for the alert. You know the drill. Buyer beware.